Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel, The Unpopular Party, hosted by me, Party Next Short. And today we're gonna be talking about DIDDY and Young Miami whole relationship. I'm not gonna lie, I was low-key kind of scared to do this video.
I'm scared. I'm gonna tell you the damn truth.
Because a popular woman who do blind items, Kyle Marissa Raw, if you don't know what blind items are, they're just like anonymously submitted things by people who claim to be close within the entertainment realm. Sometimes they be true, sometimes they be fake. You gotta take them with a grain of salt and kiki. So, not gonna lie, I used to check out her blind items. I liked her. She used to always be like, you want more? I'll give you more.
You want more? I'll give you more.
She used to be on their necks like J-Law, and she was doing a whole blind item series on Diddy.
Okay, this next one's also from March 1st. They call Diddy Mr. Freakoff. Mr. Freakoff isn't the only one who asks for straight men to be delivered to his hotel room when he is in London. Just ask the unlocked blogger, and that's Jason Lee, and the weather boxer, Floyd Mayweather.
Just the other day she was found dead. It was one of those things like, oh my God, they still haven't told us how she passed away, in which, rest in peace. I send my condolences to the family. I was reading on Daily Mail, they said she was battling colon cancer and she beat colon cancer. But one of her last posts was like, I love you guys, but I just had the worst panic attack of my life. I felt like I had a heart attack. It was my body way of saying, Cal, take a blue or red pill. I didn't care which one I need. I was too high when I saw The Matrix and chill out.
She robbed me of everything. And if I die of colon cancer, it's on her.
This is what Kyle Marissa had to say about J-Lo just 2 weeks ago, which would have been exactly 1 week before she passed away. I was stunned to hear this, and I thought you guys would be too. Roll the clip.
This article was published in Forbes yesterday, March 31st, featuring me. TikTok creator Kyle Marissa said that her account had received copyright strikes on every single video that contained footage of the greatest love story ever told. As a result, her account is now permanent banned. Halo's narcissism single-handedly crushes the main portion of my small business, Kyle Marissa said. I didn't even have the opportunity to download or save 4 years worth of my content that had been viewed over 1 billion times and accumulated over 50 million likes. Kyle Marissa has since created a new account, but lamented the 4 years of hard work that was put into building her sizable TikTok following of almost 700,000, having lost hundreds of thousands of followers from the ban. She told me that her earning potential has been severely impacted by the loss of her account. It has, estimating that, quote, J-Lo has cost more than 4 figures of income just for March 2024, unquote, which affects her ability to access necessary medical care. Yeah, I can't get a colonoscopy anytime soon. Can't afford it. And you guys already know I'm overdue. And I missed Colon Cancer Awareness Month, where I was going to use my 700,000 follower platform to talk about my experience. But J. Lulu had a fucking narcissistic meltdown.
Listen, I'm not saying it was a conspiracy. All I'm saying is that is so unfortunate. And you know, if any higher ups or elite see this video, high elite, we just kick in. Like, you know, we just talking. It ain't. We just kick in, we just talk. It ain't nothing out there on the internet that ain't been talked about. But rest in peace to her, because I really enjoyed her blind items, and that's so sad. Yeah, I know, I kind of like ran on. Without further ado, let's just get into this breakdown. I really want the sole purpose of this video to talk about why I am not surprised that Young Miami was with Diddy. Now, I'm sure all of y'all have been seeing all this craziness that's been going on with Diddy and how his house been getting raided, them kids done got arrested, lawsuits after lawsuits coming out. Like, Diddy's name is in headlines right now for all the bad reasons. Even the phrase "no Diddy" has been going viral.
The big man is just 7-inch difference is about it. And he's no Diddy, but he's a
you know, they trying to mix it up with some gay stuff, but it's a lot of stuff that's been going out about Diddy, TD Jakes, all of them. But I'm making this video to say none of this stuff shocked me. The reason being why none of this stuff shocked me, because a lot of this stuff has already been on the internet already. It's just, it's so weird how certain stuff that used to live under the realm of conspiracy, now it's making its way into the realm of mainstream. So it's like, I wonder what's going on behind the scenes. Not only am I not surprised that Diddy was doing this, but I'm also not surprised that Young Miami was right next to him partaking in this stuff allegedly. Reason being because Young Miami is a city girl.
It's going on, especially the scamming part. We from Miami.
It's heavy in Miami.
They is full of scammers. Scamming ass, rich ass niggas. They you know, the scammers, the rich to
swipers.
The swipers to, you know, the girls that's growing up, you know, in the hood. Like, you got you a swiper, everything free. So you are me there, you know, in the hood. So I ain't gonna lie, I dated a lot of scammers. Like,
it was so shocking and funny seeing all these people on Twitter hold Young Miami to a certain moral compass. Like, oh, I can't believe she was out here accompanying Diddy. And I'm like, do y'all not listen to these people music? She is a city girl. What are city girls? City girls came into the scene saying how they lie, they cheat, they steal, they'll get to the bag, they'll do whatever to get to the top and get to the bag. So are you really surprised that a city girl is doing city girl stuff? But I'm jumping ahead. Fun fact, but Danny from BGC8, she was in the I'll Take Your Man music video. So just a little BGC Easter egg. Let's break down with Diddy, right? So here we have Diddy, who is a powerful man. And he's into some crazy stuff.
Hey, young brother, everything's good? Selling out arenas and everything? Starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you haven't.
I mean, you try to get in contact with me, you know, through all my, you know, partners and whatnot. But you never really got my number, so. Right. Okay. My number? Yeah. I'm gonna tell you my number. Yeah.
Brother right here from day one, we used to wake up and, I mean, damn, pause, but like, check this out. I mean, back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the Frosted Flakes. You know what I'm saying? Before pause was invented.
Yeah, I love this drink. I like when you like this, Daddy.
Where you put my bag?
Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping for shit.
No,
I like that. You miss me though, for real, because I'm saying it seems like a thing.
I miss
this birthday party,
Puff, man.
But I'm talking about for your birthday. Huh? Why won't you party with me for your birthday, man?
We partied for my birthday before. You came to my party.
No, but me and you ain't never really party, you know what I'm saying?
But you have to understand, it's a lot of people within the industry that is like that. The industry, to me, high elites, I'm just talking, this is just me. The industry is not all glitter and rainbow as they try to make it seem. There's some dark stuff that goes on behind the scene, and you just see the highlight reel of that. I really don't put nothing past nobody, but here we have Diddy, who's a powerful man into some crazy stuff. Pretty much every man in the industry with power is probably the same.
I got my MTV out. Savage! I'm a savage! Oh! I'm a savage! Whatever I want, I'm going to get! Whatever I want, I have to get! What's next? Give me something else. What can't you do? I can do it.
Because I feel like once you hit a certain level of power, just regular stuff just don't interest you no more. What did the man say in Squid Games? What does the richest and poorest man have in common? They're bored. Even sex, regular sex just won't do it for you. But knowing you have so much power, that'll get your rocks off for sure. And what I said with Diddy, sometimes it's not even a thing about a person is gay. Sometimes it's just a thing like, do you not know how much power I have to make a grown man get on his knees and suck me out? Do you not know how much power I have to make a grown man like get bended over?
To her was the conversation that she had with Diddy after. See, Christopher Williams, I don't know, I guess he wanted to sign. I don't know what happened. But Puff was supposed to be giving him a demo deal, and he gave him a demo deal, and I guess it was supposed to turn into an album deal, which that never happened. But this young woman walked in to get approval on some paperwork, see. And when she walked in, the door wasn't locked, so she didn't think twice about just walking in. And when she walked in, she saw Christopher Williams performing fellatio on Puff. You know, they didn't stop. She just walked out. He came into her office and was like, yeah, so you came in there, so what? What you gonna do? You wanna say something? And she was like, oh no, she was like, I just don't understand why you left the door unlocked. If you were in there doing that, why would you leave the door unlocked? He said, I'll do whatever I want to do in my building. And I just don't know. He was like, it's power, see? I can make a man, he said, if I can make a man suck my dick, I can make people do anything for money.
But Carl Winslow, we was at the party, and you know, we just chilling and shit like that. And me,
messed up my childhood when he told me that.
Everybody know me, right? Right. I'm a goofy, I'm funny and stuff like that. So I hear just wearing out some shit. I'm like, huh? Like hearing that, I'm like, on 6-0, who's wearing out? Right. Nigga, I kick in the door, poof, kick in the door. Nigga, I seen Carl Winslow put his
that's
head
the father.
up.
Ain't that the father from Family Matters?
Yeah, that cuz right. Diddy came back and he was telling me, he was like, it's nothing more enjoyable than having a man do something for some money.
Power has no sexuality, you just like the control of it. And that goes into so many industries, from music, film, zoos, even wrestling. Vince McMahon had a whole woman, he was shitting on her allegedly. A whole trafficking ring, but that's another video for a different day. But yeah, Diddy was into all that stuff. At the time, looking back on it, he was with Cassie. Cassie was a young woman up and coming into the industry. So Cassie met Diddy when she was really, really young. They met in 2005, and Cassie would be 19 at the time, which made Diddy 38. And like I stated, she was an up and coming singer, and she was signed to his Bad Boy Records, and she soon released her debut album, Cassie. So they began dating in 2007 after he was pursuing her, but they didn't publicly reveal their relationship until around 2012.
About the boyfriend, Diddy, whether he came to the set to make sure everything was copacetic with you.
No, he actually really trusted the situation. Him and Terrence spoke beforehand because Terrence.
Wait. You date P. Diddy?
Oh, wow.
I did not know this. Yeah. Hold the phone.
You know, I typically don't talk about my private life.
Well,
but
forgive me, they put it on the television.
They put it on the television.
Yeah, so,
yeah,
I mean, I don't go, like, really, it's your
I'll
business.
let that one go.
So,
they dated into 2018 when they officially called it a quits. If I had to picture it, Cassie was just a timid person, soft-spoken. In Indy's court documents that she filed, that is public records, she went through a lot of stuff that would have her traumatized.
In a bombshell lawsuit, Cassie alleges the Bad Boy Records music mogul physically and sexually abused her throughout their 10-year relationship, which began when she was 19 years old and he was 37. Lawsuit headlines with a trigger warning for containing graphic sexual assault information, describing in detail sex trafficking allegations, in which Combs would force Cassie to take drugs, wear masks, and perform sex acts on other men so he could watch. Cassie says Combs raped her when she tried to leave him. She says he beat her, then made her stay in hotels or his home until the bruises healed, and his security would make sure she did what Combs wanted or else.
She didn't like those freak-off sessions that Diddy had her participating in. And she used to be in charge of orchestrating it. She didn't like having to find all these male escorts and hearing from Diddy, make sure you wear white nails and get to big black, you know. From these court documents, she felt so uncomfortable during her 10 years with him. And you may be like, why she stay so long? Well, you gotta remember, she was so young when she signed with Diddy. And power is a hell of a thing to have. She was more than likely uncomfortable, but like, where am I gonna go? And what promises was being offered. You know, Diddy could be telling that girl all types of things like, Cass, I love you. You know, we're gonna put so much into your album. You're gonna blow up. I love you, just stay the course. And it took her a while to gain her strength. But when she did, she was like, no, I don't wanna do this no more. I wanna leave, I wanna go. And when she finally did decide to leave, Diddy was pissed. Because as a man with power, you never wanna see a woman gain her strength and her control to leave because you can't bribe her with nothing else. And that's with anybody. Once they be like, I've had enough, I'm gone, that'll drive a manipulator crazy because what else can they do to like have you under their control? And Diddy was trying to get that girl back. Like she would be posting stuff on her IG page. Here come Diddy. Oh, Cass, I love you forever. And he would do a lot of posts dedicated to her. Like he did Michael Jackson, Lady of My Life. And he was like, yo, if anybody see Cass this weekend, tell her, play this song 100 times. I'm thinking about you, Cass. Diddy was very controlling over that girl. So much so, he blew Kid Cudi car up because he heard like they had some type of fling going on.
The federal civil lawsuit even claims Combs blew up rapper Kid Cudi's car when he heard about Cassie and Cudi's brief relationship. Cudi's lawyers confirmed this happened.
But when Cassie left, she left. So she then started dating this man, Alex Fine, who was actually the trainer that Diddy hired for Cassie because her old trainer, you know, he got sick or something happened to him. So yeah, Diddy hired this man to be the trainer and the rest is history. Now they tried to say like when they split up that, oh, Cassie was cheating on Diddy with him. Cassie said no, we did not start until after her and Diddy broke up. But this man is now her husband and the father of her 2 kids. And they said he was with her step by step as she filed that lawsuit against Diddy. Now the thing with that lawsuit with Diddy, I always say that was the one that opened the doors because Diddy paid, she filed on what, Tuesday at 2 o'clock? That check was paid Tuesday by 5 o'clock. Like for real, she filed it on November 16th, November 20th she was paid. So now it's post Cassie and Diddy is back at square one. He thought he found his perfect muse, but then the unthinkable happened. The unthinkable happened. Cause see, what could be the thing? Or who could be the person that just let me balance out my lifestyle? No question asked or whatever. Who could do that? I'll tell you who can do that. And that's none other than a city girl. Now we finna introduce Young Miami. You see, Young Miami got her start in the City Girls with JT. And she came into the industry saying, I'll take your man. You know, they were signed to QC, but with Young Miami brand, her whole thing was like, you need to break her back. I didn't try to go back to listen to songs like Millionaire D. Millionaire D is a song by the City Girls that I quite used to like back in the day. But I never forget the lyrics. Nickel break bread. If you want the head, shouldn't have to ask, shouldn't have to beg. Hi, my name is JT. This good thing I love him. Yep, I'm one gold digger, shiesty mop. I don't think they were just saying that stuff just to rhyme. That was their lifestyle at the time. That's how they had to get through. He went to jail for scamming. I don't say that to knock her, but that was just the reality of things. Listen, that aligned is so perfectly with Diddy. That was his breadwinner, because at the time they was trying to say, oh, the City Girls was falling off. City Girl wasn't falling off in my household, but let's paint the picture. It's like 2020, that album just got leaked. Jaws was doing good in my household. I like the album. And also that group project, A Do It, was released, which had Chloe and Halle featuring the City Girls, Lotto, and Doja Cat, and they was clowning Young Miami for her version of I Pull Up Foreigns with my friends, AMT on the vid. Yeah, they was clowning her for that verse. It was going on a whole rant because they was like, she need to quit, and she was like, why would I quit? And this how I feed my family. I got 2 kids that's dependent on me. So, you know, rent was due. During 2020, it was like a reset, because that's when you really start seeing the veil lifted. You start seeing how a lot of artists saying, look, we don't make money through music. You get like X amount of cents. And with this day and age of streaming, like, you're not making no money. So people trying to say that the City Girls are falling, but I never forget when Young Miami popped out with Diddy in that red dress. That's when the dating rumors started. And I remember everybody was saying, oh, they dating. I was like, well, maybe they was just pictured together. Like, it maybe not that deep. Then they started seeing them hanging around more. They started seeing like Diddy taking home these shopping sprees. They got her name going in conversation. Here we have Diddy dating this City Girl, and she's moving real comfortable. She's tweeting out on a private island with Diddy, and they released that song Act Bad. It was very like weird for the most part, especially Diddy at the end, be free, act bad. It was very eerie. But it was given like, this is the vibe that they want y'all to be, like, just be on demon time. And now when they was talking about Young Miami rapping in that song, she told them, she's like, I'm set for life. I never have to work a day in my life. She was like, rap for what? This P pay the bills. Cause y'all always saying I can't rap, but I ain't even gotta rap though. Life is great. Do you see how I'm living? She would talk reckless to these girls, like that one girl where she was like, I'll make you get on your knees. Now I'm gonna explain this situation the best way I can, cause it's so confusing. So I'm gonna break it down in the best way I can, okay? So Diddy, for the past couple months, he been spotted out with Young Miami. Diddy hopped on Twitter to say not that he have a baby on the way, but the baby is in the world. So he just had a baby, and he had it with this woman named Dana. I don't know who she is. She be out the way, but yeah, boom. From that, social media was trying to clown Young Miami and saying she was the side chick. But Diddy hopped online to say, Young Miami is not my side chick, never has been, never will be. She's very important and special to me, and I don't play about my shawty whoop. I don't discuss things on the internet, and I would not start today. So think what you want, but know that if you do something to hurt mine, I'm gonna come for your house, and we're gonna talk about it like human beings, love. Ooh. Now, Gina kind of came online poking fun at Young Miami after that, and you may be like, who is Gina? Gina is a young woman who was linked to Diddy in the past, and she did an interview talking about how she was dating Diddy at the same time Diddy was dating Cassie.
And, you know, he has other women. I know you can't necessarily speak on his thing. What was, like, your mindset? Were you just in love and it was just like, I'm not saying no to this? Or what was the mindset of just not letting go?
The crazy thing is, like, growing up, like, you know, high school, you start dating. I was always like, I'm never gonna mess with a girl with a guy with a girlfriend. And then I met Puff, and he was so charming. And then like I just kind of fell for it. Like I was young too. I was young, naive. I didn't know no better, and I was just like, it was enticing. It was very tempting to like. And it was also hard not to. I don't know.
But she also did an interview with Tasha K, I want to say in 2019, basically stating what she went through while she was dating Puff. Basically what she said is that thumped on my stomach really hard, like I took the wind out of my breath. I couldn't breathe. He kept hitting me. I was pleading to him, can you stop? I can't breathe. And then allegedly he hit Gina back in the head, and she fought back after having enough of his stuff. This is what Gina said to Tasha K. This is all about the abuse she suffered while being with him. She said he was mentally, emotionally, and physically abusing me, and he would always compare me to Cassie and tell me that I was the bad one, she was the good one. And then she apparently got pregnant with him, and he offered her $5K to get rid of the child, if you know what I'm trying to say. But she claims she went through the procedure, but she didn't accept the money because she loved him and she wanted to. She said she was trying to prove that I wasn't the girl that wanted him for money. I just cared about him, and I just wanted him to be nice to me. That's it. So that interview with Tasha K was in 2019. Gina went back to him because it was in like 2022 when Young Miami and her was going back and forth. They first looked back and forth was was in 2022 when Gina was at the Billboard Awards, and she had posted like my baby daddy hosting the Billboard Awards. She was talking about Diddy, and they was having a little back and forth. I mean, I was like, please get this girl some attention. Gina in return posted Diddy kissing on her, and she was like, why you so pressed, mama? I thought you was the city girl. And Young Miami tweeted, I am. That's why I F yo, and I ain't coming off him. I don't care how many pictures you post. Get that head, get that bread, and then leave. That was their first little interaction. The second was when Diddy announced that he had that baby. So Gina had posted this TikTok, and she was like, when she beefing with you over a ninja emoji, but whole time he got somebody else pregnant, and then she put the caption, City Girls down 1,000. Young Miami said, Gina, you've been down bad ever since I came into the picture. You've been crying for a baby for 10 years. You've been around as a B, the EP and D when he feel like it. You a eater. You the same B that was crying on Tasha K because you wanted a baby. Poor Sushi. You wanted a baby. I have a career. You a certified freak. You haven't heard from Diddy since the award, reminiscing on Let That Hurt Go. Then she called her Chung Lee. So Gina said in a picture that deleted, but it said, Carisha, you know you want to taste this yum yum sauce. She wrote as she was sticking her tongue out. And she also pulled up this old tweet of Young Miami in 2021 saying, I love sushi. And then Gina gonna say she loves me. And that's how we get to that infamous tweet. If I wanted you to eat my Diddy would have had you on your knees. You would eat her. But that was in 2022. It wasn't until 2023 when you really started seeing Young Miami seeing the benefits of being with Diddy. And she was getting all the perks from being with Diddy. She popped up at the Met Gala. Wasn't a thing that Young Miami and the City Girls would invite to the Met Gala. Young Miami was Diddy +1 to the Met Gala. So here you are infiltrating some very exclusive places.
I have the $1 million question right now. You ready for it? The $1 million question is, so do y'all officially go together real bad? I'm asking. I want to know.
She gonna answer that.
You not answering that?
No, yes, of course.
It's official, real bad.
I don't know what you're asking exactly. We definitely go together real bad.
Then that's what it is. Yeah. Then that's what it is.
She's my date for the night.
It's just a good date night.
You know, she got the Carisha Please podcast on the Revolt channel, and it's getting awarded. She got guests like Diddy on there.
With you, what's your status?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm dating.
You dating?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm having fun, you know. I'm just living my best life.
It's good. It's good to do
I'm in
that
an
sometimes.
entanglement. I feel like I'm like I'm like Jada shit. I'm kind of like in an entanglement.
She had G Herbo on there, and Diddy tried to do this little fake reaction. He was like, going out like, you too close to her.
Trying to talk my shorty wop. Nah, no.
I have been to one of your shows.
Yeah. Why would you have one of your shows? Why you smiling like that?
I say this to say everything was going good and they was living this fast life. But one thing about that fast life, it'll catch up to you. It'll catch up to you fast as hell and it'll expose a lot of things. Cassie lawsuit was like the door opening for everything. And it just started revealing more for more people to come through. Like this one producer named Lil Rod who was working on Diddy on his last album, the Love album, baby. He was suing Diddy. He was like, he basically was experiencing a lot on them months that they was working on stuff. He listed Diddy trying to touch on him and sleep with him allegedly in the court documents and was saying like, you know, it's like a rite of passage. Like a lot of people within the industry, in the hip hop industry, you know, a lot of men sleep together. And he was like, if you do this, I can ensure that you'll get a Grammy at the next Grammy Awards show. And he was saying like, you know, Stevie J do it.
You fucking gay dude style. You fucking gay dude style.
He done slept with a male rapper and R&B singer, which they was alleging was Meek Mill, which is the whole Meek Mill and Diddy stuff has been going viral because they said that they've been sleeping together. But Lil Rod basically be saying that like Stevie J be participating in stuff. He said they had a video that Diddy showed him of Stevie J sleeping around with another male, but that was not Stevie J. That was of this gay star who is called Knockout. Aside from that, he stated that even Cuba Gooding Jr. was touching on him and that Young Miami was involved and her cousin walked in him on the restroom and tried to perform on him and that Young Miami was moving pink snow. It's so much to talk about, so I'm just going to upload the TikToks that I did on these topics. Girl, you know they trying to call you like Carisha Maxwell now. Like, you know they trying to say you've been helping Diddy with these parties and you pretty much was like the event coordinator to the sex parties. Now it's another day, another Diddy lawsuit, and this one is very detailed and it's coming from the producer Lil Rod. He worked with Diddy on that Love project. He said not only did he see a lot of things, he was uncomfortable with a lot of things. All is alleged, but he said Diddy would try to come on to him, touch him inappropriately. Cuba Gooding Jr. tried groping on him. His son was involved with trafficking young girls for these sex parties. It's a lot of disturbing things in that lawsuit that he said he has proof for. One thing he said is Young Miami and Diddy, they would do coke, allegedly. Young Miami tried bringing in her female cousin for these ordeals. And Young Miami's job is pretty much to go out and bring other girls and set all this stuff up. Now, we just gotta sit back and see how this play out. But I always had a theory. The things that Cassie was uncomfortable with and the things that feared Cassie, Diddy really is into all this stuff. It was time for him to break off and give us somebody who with that. What better way to live out your fantasy than when a city girl whose whole thing is they don't give a F. They'll do anything under the realms of a bag. And they've always been so graphic with their sexual history. Young Miami saying stuff like, I like to be peed on. I let anything happen in the bedroom. They got this tweet where you was bragging on a private island with Diddy. And I never forget this awkward interaction between you and Hi, My Name is T.
Rolling Loud LA 2023, and I'm here with City Girls. The City Girls. Y'all know what it is. How you feeling? Where you know me from? I don't know. You don't remember? We went on, where did we go? We went on a trip. You remember where we went? No, it was like a group of us. I can't remember. I know you. That's where I know you from. I know. Where? You remember now? Oh, okay. All right.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Diddy, but Carisha, they said, where you at? And she said, right here, what's up? Why they gonna say some, girl, look outside? Like, y'all don't take nothing serious. Why they gonna say some? This how Carisha was in the house while Diddy was getting arrested. Seriously, though, I don't know what's going on. I'm in the car driving back from Gag City, and my friend called me. He's like, big. Okay, I'm thinking like, okay, my news got leaked. Just tell me. He like, no, it's not you today. Diddy, Los Angeles, and Miami girl have been raided by the federal government, and your kids is in handcuffs. And now Diddy is missing. They can't find him. They said he didn't call a flight. I feel like this is an Empire episode. And don't get me wrong, the downfall of Diddy has been brewing, but I thought it was gonna be a couple more episodes before we get to the hype. But I guess we done made it to the mid-season finale. Carisha, I'm gonna tell you like this. No, I get it. At one point, that act bag lifestyle was good. Money was flowing, the power was flowing, everything was good. It's like a roller coaster. Everything that goes up must come down. And now they done got you in this shit. Because of your association, you got articles, Young Miami next. Now will be the time to figure out how to save yourself, because it looks like it's going down. And if Diddy go down, he taking everybody with him, good, bad, and ugly. I wonder what the kids did, because they in handcuffs too. Like on some real shit, whatever they said Diddy did, he must have did it. Because like from the outside looking in, you left them kids for dead. Because you took that flight and said, I'm looking the fuck out of Dodge. They're saying he trying to go to Cape Verde because it has no extradition treaty. You know how someone may commit a crime and go to Mexico, and if caught, their U.S. will extradite them back to the States. It's not like that down there. He can stay as long as he wants to. But people are confused in the raid. Let me explain a little bit more. They're not just going to raid your house just because. When they get to the point of raid, they've been investigating you. They done had shit on you for a minute. But once the government and them get enough information to raid, I believe, I could be wrong, they give you a treaty or entrance to raid the house. This is needed because whatever they've been investigating, they need confirmation before they can go to the next step of arresting. And then for them to hit both the LA and Miami home, hypothetically speaking, they probably could have been building the case on Diddy since like the 2000s. And the Cassie situation just gave them more ammunition. But the way Diddy said, I'm finna get up out of here, something is a brewing, like they used to say, where there's smoke, there's fire. Everybody got dirt on them. Why somebody on Facebook gonna say some, damn, they got the twins too? I'm like, read the headline, the Sons, kids is off limits. But I don't know, Diddy, I feel like I'm tracking Santa. And I know I threw you off when I said Young Man was helping transport pink candy. You probably was like, what is that? So apparently pink candy is a combination of Coca-Cola and that drug with the F word. I don't think I can say it because you know how YouTube be, but yeah, it's a combination of that. And they said like whenever they would run out, you know, Diddy would call up Young Miami and she'll help get a transport. And this is completely random because the tweet is deleted, but I ain't gonna never lie to y'all. So I remember when JT and Young Miami was going back and forth, someone had retweeted this old exchange from 2020, and it was Santana saying, you know, one thing about it, when me and Carisha go out, we get done up, we be like, you know, looking real cute, and here comes JT, put on the basketball short, like, girl, what? And JT had quoted it, and she said, because y'all sex workers. Now, after they had got into it, you know, JT had deleted it because I guess they had got cool, and somebody had retweeted, bringing more, you know, awareness to it. But yeah, I was like, ooh, and I screenshot it, but I just cleaned out like my camera roll because I was like, I'm gonna talk about this in each video, but you just gotta take my word for it. And yeah, baby, it's going bad. That's why I always tell people, everything that glitter ain't gold. Like, you know, you see all this stuff and you see all these people walking around in these designers. Sometimes you don't know what these people have to do. I said before, and I'll bring it up again. I never forget when T and Young Miami had that awkward interaction. When you really start peeping stuff, you start asking the question, okay, here we have Zeus and Diddy, who does have a close relationship. We've seen them here before. T, who was just on this season of Baddies, and she went in nobody auditioned. So who contacted who to get her in cahoots to be on this show? And then she looking at Young Miami. Young Miami like, I know you from somewhere. And T like, you don't remember? And I'm trying to talk in cold. And it's all these reports about yacht and going overseas and doing crazy. It's just, you get to wonder, you get to imagine it. I'm just saying, I'm just asking questions, especially when it's put out there. As you can see, it's some truth to what's going on, because Diddy got the hell out of Dodge when them houses was getting raided. I don't know what's gonna happen to that situation. As you can see, because they saying Young Miami cut off. The court documents does list her as being one of his sexual work hires. But cut off or not cut off, I believe Diddy has bigger fish to fry, because he got a fame for himself, and now Young Miami see that lifestyle is coming to a close. As you can see, Young Miami is slowly but surely coming back to this music industry. But we don't know the status of Carisha Please, probably no more Met Gala, you know, the City Girls is over. She gotta go back to that booth and push her pen in this yam season.
My roots, my people, my lingo. It all comes from somewhere. I'm fully established and I'm hungrier than ever. All 24, I'm back in the lab, running up the tab and perfecting my craft.
And she done put out 2 songs. She put out 50-50 and the CRWM song. I do kind of like the 50-50 song. It's like baddie courtside music. That's what I think. And I think that part is so funny. In academics, you will, why you speaking on women? But we'll have to see how all of this play out. But I feel like I was one of the few people who kind of saw from the beginning, like this Young Miami and Diddy situation. It was just like it's beneficial for the both of us. I get to have my freak offs in peace. I get to do whatever I want to. And here I got somebody who is down for it all, if did not more. As long as I'm paying her, as long as I'm giving her a little something, she'll set up the freak session. And Young Miami has said it before, I'm a whore.
I'm really a whore. Like, I'm with a W, like I'm a whore.
What if Summer comes to you, as pretty as she is, and says, Mom, I want to be a city girl?
She ain't gonna be no city girl.
Summer ain't allowed to be no city girl?
I want her raised totally different. Like I really want her to just be like, you know, like level-headed, a school girl. I kind of was raised different, so I don't want to raise her up how I was raised. So, you know, I'm a city girl, ain't nothing wrong with it, but I don't want that for my daughter.
So everything was working out perfectly between the two of them and their pairing, but everything comes to an end eventually, and that's like what's going on right now. But what do you guys think about this video? What do you guys think about the whole relationship? Do you agree with what I have to say? Do you not agree with what I have to say? Put all that in the comment section below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!